packaged into this template. So we can safely assume that the publisher will take care of where the ad will run. You provide the creative, the 3 images and the logo, and the publisher will take care of where it's running. And I would assume, or even bet, that it's going to be as many places that the publisher can manage. So essentially this makes the creative you provide canvas independent, so it can run anywhere. Then combined with the device independence provided with this trend of using native technologies, it will be something that I'd like you to take a minute and maybe have a dream with me. So in the future, rich media may be cost effective enough and technically possible to run everywhere and for all sorts of campaigns. And it doesn't matter your buying channel, whether it's premium, performance, like on ad exchanges, or on search, it will be cost effective enough that everyone consuming the same media will see the same ad being booked, right? And this will, I am calling it a true universality of rich media. So that's trend 2. Third, modularity. So this trend is perhaps the most developed of all the 4 trends that we're going to talk about today. Advertisers are becoming increasingly more sophisticated, as we can see that they have a lot of content and online activities that they want to use in ads, like videos, images, social feeds, RSS feeds, and the content they've produced for different things. Why should they not use ads? So rich media is accommodating all of this. The interactivity of rich media enables, we've known this already, so it enables the user to interact with any advertising content on the page without leaving the page. So it's the most immediate way for them to consume brand content. So to cope with this, rich media ads are becoming modular. They can do a bit of everything. They can do the feeds, they can do videos, they can do galleries, they can do games. So they're becoming more dynamic and adaptable. And I'd like to show you another example of this through another video. It's another ad product we launched last year. It supports, so you saw the modules, so we support video, a gallery, story, which is basically any text-based content like movie reviews or a more detailed introduction to a product, and Twitter, so live updates, and social content, and RSS feeds, so things like pricing information, that sort of thing. But it's not hard to imagine that we could easily have a Flickr feed to replace the static gallery, or a game that connects users who are looking at the ad at the same time, or another module of a map that could give the user the closest store the locations to according to where they are. So the possibility is infinite. Better yet, notice that it's actually templated. So, the first trend I was talking about, very easily, if an advertiser gives us a video, a few images, and a Twitter username, we immediately have this engaging, dynamic ad format on the homepage. That is also universal. So this particular ad product is written in HTML, and it makes the experience consistent on PC, mobile, tablet, right? And we also do our own research on Yahoo ad format. So we look at impact and intrusion of an ad format, and this came out as one of the most balanced, so high impact, low intrusion formats that we've got in our range. So this is a very and also all the three trends I've been talking about, it's got everything. So what else could an advertiser want, right? Well, this brings me to the last trend I want to talk about, storytelling. I think storytelling is the heart and soul of rich media, because the interaction, aside from the ability to click through, which the IAB so elegantly put in the definition of rich media, takes the user on a brand journey, which is a brand story told by the rich media creative. And the best rich media ads, the most effective ones, they evoke emotion in users. This quality of rich media will not change, but the way it is achieved will. Because as the last three trends I've been talking about, that ads will be more accessible, cheaper, easier, faster to produce, so the quality will get higher and higher. So the best rich media will need to get better even to differentiate themselves. This is something we should learn from TV. So that 90-second video clip, they often move us to laughter and tears. They make us think and sometimes even change our beliefs. Sometimes they even spur us into action. Right? So how does it do that? I think it's because there's that emotional thing where the video can speak to you in such a short time. But rich media can do that, and it can do it better, again, through that interaction that we can have with rich media. And so having this cinematic storytelling that is interactive, it's actually sort of like story writing, because the user has to create that journey, create that story themselves, and it needs to be compelling, and that will make the best rich media we'll see yet. So, to this end, I'd like to show you something from our US colleagues. It's the sort of things that we're dreaming up. We're not quite there yet, but I want to give you a sneak preview of something we're thinking about.
More interactive living scenes that a viewer can explore, like this example for a jean company, Denim & Thread. Using dynamic transitions, the viewer is transported from one scene to the next. A living ad is the best way to convey a lifestyle by engaging viewers on an emotional level, at the same time encouraging interaction. The iPad is the only active feedback medium, and the living ad is the only ad experience completely designed to take advantage of that. This is where the living ad shines, engaging viewers who lean back, empowering viewers who connect. Be sure to contact us to find out how we can help your brand come alive on the web.
So this is then our final trend. So that cinematic, interactive storytelling and story writing that we can empower the user to do. So that so that sort of things would require purpose-shot videos and a very good design in a natural and intuitive user journey where they can click around and explore more things, and very engaging content. This will differentiate the best rich media from the rest. It's not going to be easy, it's not going to be cheap, but I think this is where we're going. And I think they will be more effective than any marketing you can do online or offline, because it's personal. They will elicit a more emotional response from the user. So then, just to wrap up, rich media is then indeed changing. So if we always remember, storytelling in the center is the heart and soul of rich media, and I think we'll always create good rich media ads. Then the nascent development in modular and template-driven trends in rich media will sort of form a basis where rich media standards will go higher. It will be easier and cheaper and yet more effective. And then we have at the top where we're going somewhere that rich media experience will be available to all users, and which hopefully will make rich media grow much faster, and it'll be a good thing because it'll be more effective, right? So rich media will be more powerful and attractive, and therefore also better and more effective online advertising overall. So if you have any questions, I will be very happy to talk about them.
Question is, as the web becomes more fragmented, do you feel that rich media is going to become more relevant or less relevant?
I think it's going to be more relevant because even though the web is becoming more fragmented, this is something that we can say not fix, but overcome with the templates thing, because with the same creative, as marketer, you don't need to worry about, where is my creative going to run? It can be taken care of by the publisher, so that we'll find the same canvas even though it's on different devices, on different sites, in different apps, but they're going to work everywhere. That's what I think will happen. So
you think there's a greater future in rich media versus versus say Google's sort of like mini customized ads?
I think, but rich media, it doesn't mean Google can't do rich media, right? So it's that interactive thing. So anyone who creates an interactive ad, it's a rich media ad, right? So my point is that rich media needs to get easier and more cost effective, so that all online ads can have some rich media in them to make them more effective. Anyone else?
Zen, I have one question. Is there any evidence that rich media works better with any type of segmentation, like men or women or young ones, or, I mean, what kind of evidence have we seen so far with this type of media?
So through our own research, we have, can you still hear me? We found that obviously young people are much more open to rich media, and in young people, both males and females, they don't mind the really big loud ads. And actually Spain in our ad format research has shown up as an audience who are very receptive to rich media ads. So when they're asked to rate if an ad is impactful or intrusive, they are more likely to mark something as impactful, even if it's big in your face, very loud. So it's definitely sort of relevant to geography of where the audience is, and also the age. So the younger they are, the more they seem to be.
So I think that if there is any question, you can then interrupt him at any time during the conference. So I want to thank you for your presentation. Thank you. And I hope you have a nice stay with us in Madrid here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's my first time in Madrid.